And we're back up for the junior quads. I was talking before when we saw the Diamond Jubilee about the quality of these junior events. There's only the two, the one for the men, one for the women, both the quads. The Fawley, the event for the men here on screen. I mean, they're incredibly talented, incredibly strong. The depth of junior rowing in this country is quite impressive.
I'm very impressed with the technical abilities of these crews.
When we talk about the steering, we've seen a lot of senior crews certainly end their regatta here by running up the booms, but consistently it always seems to be these junior crews. I don't want to jinx them here, but it always seems to be these junior crews that steer straight and do an incredibly good job. I mean, they're so mature in the way that they race and in their ability to handle the pressure and the situation.
Yes, now for the Neptune crew, this is their first ever dual race. So if I was picking my first dual race, I might not pick Henley to do that in. But they're here, they're excited to be here. The stroke man, Butler, his father and brother both raced at Henley. So he's happy to carry on the family tradition. And there's been such a resurgence in Irish rowing.
There has been, Ireland winning its first Olympic medal with the O'Donovans in Rio 2016, winning the silver medal in the lightweight men's double scull. You would think
Did they row for Ireland? Their personalities are so large, I thought it was a different country.
They had their own country, their own flag. No, I think that it certainly would have had an impact on the sport in their country. Great advocates for the sport there. But as we move further up the course to the live pictures now, we can see on the right-hand side of your screen is Neptune Rowing Club from Ireland. On the left-hand side of your screen, in the buck station, is Gloucester Rowing Club A, who do have the lead. We've been speaking a lot about the Neptune crew, but the crew from Gloucester Rowing Club A, very strong.
And it's a big crew. They're an average of 2 stone heavier than the Neptune. So for schoolboys, that's a gigantic difference.
It is,
but
isn't
Neptune's rowing very well, and their technical ability is keeping them in this race extremely well.
Yeah,
and the two-man Cartwright in the Gloucester Rowing Club is a U23 world champ for GB in the double. And to have a nice anchor like that in your boat gives you all the experience as a schoolboy you can require.
Exactly, very strong, and like you say, 90 kilos versus 74 kilos crew average. That does make a difference. You can see the size visibly on the screen, and if you've hung out with rowers or been around a rowing regatta, there's probably one physical trait that stood out, which is, generally speaking, the height of the athletes, and that's because length and height and weight does help in this sport.
Absolutely, and less so in the senior events when you're 25, 35, but if you're under 18 and you're giving away 2 stone is like showing up at a gunfight with a knife. But look at this, they haven't changed the distance very much. The Neptune guys just keep clipping along.
That's right, and they're a quality crew. The London Metropolitan Regatta was their first 6-lane regatta, where they came 3rd in the Junior A final. So this crew from Neptune Rowing Club in Ireland, they're not going to take their foot off the pedal at this stage. I think we'll see them race it all the way down to the line, but the quality of this Gloucester crew is hard to match.
I mean, the quality of the blade work, these are only 17, 18-year-old men. There's some great shots of the Neptune crew. You see the stroke man was just turning around. Look, he actually steers the boat. So he's keeping an eye on the competition also. But you'll notice the discipline within both of these boats. No one is looking out.
That's right, we were commenting on that before in the 8s. The discipline and the focus of these young men and women racing in the junior categories is really impressive.
Coming down to the enclosures now. Look at those backs. Everything is moving as a single unit here. For someone who doesn't know rowing, this is a perfect shot to watch, to understand why most of us who row love it so much.
Fantastic angle there. You can see the unison. The quad's just such a special boat as well.
Well, it could be corny, but someone once said it takes the agility to mend butterfly wings and the strength to hold back the devil himself. I bet that came from an Irishman. But you can see the grace and power here with 8 oars. I'm only among 4 people.
As they come down to the line here, it really has been a masterclass in junior sculling here from Gloucester Rowing Club A. But a great race from Neptune Rowing Club Ireland. They've taken it to them all the way down the course, but it won't be enough.
Neptune.